welcome back to my channel. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Doing all three things helps me make better content for you. Now, 2 minutes, 2 problems, second episode, the grid. Clock starts now. First problem up is a combustion problem. You have C2H6O plus O2 produces CO2 plus H2O. Again, combustion problem. Following the grid as shown, we first list out all the elements in both the product and reactants as so. Making sure to list hydrogen and oxygen last. After we do that, we start to balance. Again, ignore oxygen for the time being, and we balance like so. We see that we start off with uneven carbons and uneven hydrogens. We'll focus first on carbon. To balance it out, we put a 2 on the reactant side, and lo and behold, the carbon's balanced out. Then we focus on hydrogen. We have a 6 and we have a 2. 6 in the reactant side and a 2 on the product side. We'll balance that out by putting a 3 in front of the H2O. Now we have 6 hydrogens on both sides. Now we come to the final element, which is oxygen. Started off as even, 3 and 3, but because of the imbalances, we have to adjust. So if we put a 3 in front of the O2 on the reactant side, we're left with 7 oxygens on the reactants, and because of the accommodation we had to do before, we're also left with 7 oxygens on the product side. So the final balanced product will be C2H6O plus 3O2 yields 2 CO2 plus 3 H2O. Okay, problem 1. Next problem. Problem 2. Au2S3 plus H2 yields Au plus H2S. As always, we'll start with the metals, if there are any. They are gold, Au. Then we'll go to the non-metals. In this case would be sulfur. And finally, hydrogen. The Au isn't balanced out. We have 2 on the reactants and 1 on the product side. So in order to balance it out, we're gonna have to put 2 on the product side. Doing that yields this. The Aus are balanced out in the first iteration. Then we move to sulfur. Sulfur has 3 on the reactant side and 1 on the product side. So again, we're moving to triple the amount of sulfur that's on the product side, like so. Now we're balanced off with the gold as well as the sulfur, the Au and the S. 2 Aus on the reactants, 2 Aus on the products. 3 sulfurs on the reactants and 3 sulfurs on the products. The intended consequence of adding the 3 coefficient in front of the H2S also gave us an increased amount of hydrogen on the product side. So to balance it out, we're gonna go to look at the reactant side. There, in order to balance it off, we're gonna put a 3 in front of the H2, and then we're left with 6 hydrogen on both the product and the reactant side. Fin, done. The grid. It'll make your life a lot easier. Join me next Thursday for another 2 minutes while we do 2 problems using the grid. Make sure you smash that like button. Like, comment, and subscribe. 2 minutes, Thursday, next week. I'm a knowledge guy.